Welcome to Spare Bedroom Studios, where big sounds are born in small rooms.
Welcome, everybody. Episode 55 of The Conversationalist. I'm here with Ryan, Rich, and Lou. Mark is out of the episode today. We'll hope to see him next week. Some exciting news. All of this last 10 months has come to an end in Edmonton elections. We can now safely say that Andrew Knack is going to be our new mayor of Edmonton.
Hey, Andrew Knack.
And congratulations. We did an interview with him on episode 67 of Solo Spotlight. If you want to check out, learn more about your next mayor of Edmonton. Someone texted me today and said, hey, I just want to let you know that the only reason that he got elected mayor is because he went on and interviewed with you.
Hey,
I was like, I was thinking the same thing.
And you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah. Right. I was like, I know that's not true. But,
but no, we'll take star power right there. It's like
but
we
honestly,
have a say in the electoral. The elections that go on here in Edmonton, Alberta.
And
so, if people don't know that, it's beneficial for you to come on this podcast because it will increase your votes.
And statistically, the only person that beat an incumbent this year came on the show.
There it is.
John Morgan.
Incumbent. We did learn about that 2 episodes ago.
The only person that beat the active council member that was already in council was John Morgan, and he was on this show.
But you know what's cool is that Andrew Knack actually took time out to come to our little.
And he's done it for plenty of other people as well.
It's not little anymore. We have a say.
Yeah.
If you come on the show, you might win your ride.
Yeah.
Influence.
But, Ryan, did you reached out to other candidates?
Oh yeah.
No response.
Yeah.
Right?
We've reached out to a ton of people. Not going to say names. We don't want to slander them now. The loss I'm sure is hurtful enough. We don't want to rub. We don't want to rub their face in it.
The reason I bring that up because I want to show everyone that we're like bipartisan. Like we're not endorsing. Because people were like, "Oh, you were endorsing Knack." No. Knack.
Well, I don't know if you call a stick of gum endorsing, but sure, like if that's what we do.
But I mean, there's legitimate attempt to reach out to these other.
Yeah, I probably reached out to. So there was 11 other candidates that was running for mayor. Might be more, might be less.
Yeah.
But I probably reached out to 3 or 4 of them. One person reached out and asked to come on. We just couldn't make time for them.
Mm-hmm.
And so we decided. I tried to give them dates, and they were kind of not really transparent with what they were looking for. So I was kind of like, well, if you can't really like meet me in the middle here and like figure something out, and you're kind of like leaving me on red for a substantial amount of time.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I can only hold out the olive branch for so long because then for instances where people say, yeah, sure, like I'll come on. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, I can't hold this open for forever, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But there have been plenty. I would say like out of the people that we reached out to, we probably interviewed half of them. Okay. So there was half in the wings of people that had the opportunity, and on every side we interviewed people from municipal parties, people that were independent, and only Andrew Knack and John Morgan. Everybody else we interviewed lost.
Boom! So let that be known.
Unfortunately, because one of them was a friend of ours.
Yeah. Colin Reed. He made a good. Considering everything, considering how long his incumbent has been running in the Glenn Lawrence, he got, I believe, 41% of the votes.
Okay. So there's those next elections.
So considering everything, considering this was his first
time
kick
going
at the can,
out. Yeah, exactly.
And he was running against a very well situated incumbent. Mm-hmm. He did a good job.
Yep.
Everybody else that we interviewed, Mark Hillman came in 3rd in his running. Farhan Shak, he came in 5th. Jesse Watson, it was very narrow that he almost got it. He came in 2nd. I always feel for these guys because like when you look at it, a lot of these dudes and females go all in. So it's like the fallout from it is not like, oh, well, I just go back. Like, some people have a little bit of a safety net where it's like, okay, like John Morgan, he worked at Edmonton Transit. He worked with like LRT, like doing the command center.
Okay.
So it's like, well, if he didn't get it, he would have just went back to work, right? But some of these guys, it's like they're selling their practices, they're selling off all of their shit, like they're going all in basically. And then it's like, if you come second place, it's like, well, now what? Like, this was a year of my life.
Yeah, you give up a lot in order to hopefully get the full-time
Well, even
job.
with Andrew Knack, like he's been a counselor for the last 4 terms.
You're right.
So it's like, if he didn't get this, it's not like he can just be like, yo, I'm going to be like, it's like this was like a super risky spot for him.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, he would have to wait another 4 years, either run for mayor again or run for a ward, right?
Or something like
so it's very interesting, and I could only imagine like when people don't get the votes they want. And when you look at Edmonton, we've had like the lowest voter turnout in like the last, I want to say like 18 years or something, 30%.
So,
But I mean, you could be a politician and lose your riding in the province that you're in.
Jennifer Rice.
And then go to another province, kick someone else out of their seat in the same party, and just, do that job.
Yep.
But only if some people have that power. Not everyone does, unfortunately.
so did you 2 vote?
Yes.
How long did it take you? That was the main issue with voting.
Yeah, so a lot of people said upwards of 2 hours.
It was about 45, almost an
20
hour.
minutes? Yeah.
I think it was in more of the downtown congested wards that you saw like, and this is a tactic that they often talk about in like the conspiracy theory realm of like voter suppression, where it's done by design, where it's like, if you don't want a lot of these incumbents to lose their spot, or you don't want a lot of this to happen, you just make it really difficult. So then only the diehard voters are the ones that are going out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so whether or not I actually believe in that, I think it just has a lot to do with availability. I think you have Diwali Fest. That was a huge setback. Like a lot of people that were running from like Indian descent, they said a lot of their supporters just didn't go, and this is time with their family and everything like that. You had a lot of people said that they were on scheduling conflicts where they have to pick up their children, or they have to work at 6 p.m. and they're not the boss, so they can't show up whenever they want.
A lot of
right?
people tried to vote on like their lunch hour and stuff like that, and then when it takes
can't
too
get
long, you
through.
can't get through. So you're not
So
voting.
it is a shame, but I think that's something that this next council, when they go to election time in the next 4 years, it's definitely something to look at, because when you talk about 200,000 people, migrating here in 1 year,
Well,
it's
let's
like,
talk
how
about
are
that.
these guys going to get to vote?
So the UCP was the one that changed the voting structure of Alberta.
Okay.
So just looking at the changes they made, so mandatory hand counting, that's why we had the delay.
Like paper.
So they had to count by hand the
Yeah.
results. So that's one of the changes they made.
Okay.
Mandatory registered forms, elector forms.
Yeah.
So when you went there, you had to fill out a form, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
I had to do that as well. So all voters who are not permanent elector register must complete this form. So that was part of the reason why there was a lineup. For me, it was 45 minutes wait. I'm in the West End there.
But
What
Calgary had their shit counted in like 12 hours.
And that's the thing. And then what I'm hearing is,
So
is
it's
that
like,
people
where-
were still voting at 8, 9 o'clock. They were still voting.
Yeah, so where's like the discrepancy here? Because like we didn't find out for at least 48 hours, like definitively who was going to be. They've had their shit figured out 12 hours, like they knew. So
it's just here was the problem then?
yeah,
Apparently, allegedly.
yeah.
Okay.
Calgary had their.
Calgary had their shit figured out. And it was so close. It was within 500 that now they're doing a recount.
Yeah.
But they already, like, a lot of these guys already know that, like, they got it. But it's just one of those things that you just, for transparency and just the simple fact that you can, like, you can elect that type of rule.
Yeah.
You'd be like, well, why wouldn't I?
Yes.
Maybe there is a miscount, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, I'm interested to see how things are going to go. For everybody that said there were so many problems with like our city council and this and that, and then to go and elect 10 out of the 12 people, it's like, so you didn't think it was, or you just didn't care enough to go, right?
Yeah.
But I think there's a big mix of everything, and unless you're like on the inside getting the accurate information, you don't really have an idea. But congratulations to all those people that won, and let's have a good 4 years, and hopefully we get out of the fucking hole we dug ourselves in.
Let's hope so, right? I mean, ideally, that's what you want. You want the next one to come in to do a good job and at least follow through on a lot of the promises that they made. Obviously, not every politician does that, but hopefully that these 4 years are going to be something that we can say either these were the best 4 years or these are great 4 years, or, hopefully we got this done. There's XYZ that was completed, and I'm okay with that.
I'm always interested to see, like, when you talk about, like, these big issues, it's like, is 4 years enough to actually, like, figure that? Like, some things it's smaller, but some things actually takes, like, a long time. It's like you might get halfway through. Dude, politics are very, very strange.
It's something that I would never, I have no desire to get a part of, but when you sit there and you're like, well, why the fuck are things the way that they are?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could make a difference. I really could if I really wanted to, but even though if you get in, then again, it's all the red tape. It's, can you get this done? Even if you want to get this done, here's the hoops you got to jump through. Look, I'm not trying to get involved in politics for that. If I don't even want to get a promotion at my own job right now, where it's like, I could make a difference there too, but it's like, you got to do all this, or you got to play this game in order to get this. It's like, man, I'm not here to play the game.
And those are your coworkers for the next 4 years.
Exactly. It's like, if you're going to put me in a position of power to make decisions, allow me to make decisions. If not, don't vote for me. Don't hire me.
Yeah.
It's that simple. So,
what else we got? Teacher strike still going on.
Still going on. It feels like summer almost every day, man. I'm driving around and there's just kids walking the streets everywhere, man. I'm like, what is going? Like, shouldn't these kids be in school?
And then you're like, oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah.
But apparently they're going to be ordered back. I don't know how that. And then it's going to be. And then it's going to be like a work to rule thing where like they're still not going to do like school sports and all these extracurricular shit. And a lot of people that I feel for the people that are in like their final years.
Yeah.
Because now when classes do go back, it's like, well, now they got to play catch up.
Yeah.
Where all of this studying and like I saw some interviews on like CTV and shit where people were like they're teaching themselves the biology course to get themselves ready because it's like they're going to be on like a running treadmill, right?
Well, it's true. I mean, at this time, it's just read your textbooks, I guess.
And like parents who are on like 2-income households where it's like, well, one of you guys got to stay home and make sure shit's taken care of. Yo, get your bag. Good luck, teachers. Get your bag. I might feel differently when I'm a parent, but for now, hold out. Get your bag.
It's just funny, that we're talking about politics, and it's just like, maybe they can fix these issues, and then it's like, oh yeah, teacher strike's still going on. We haven't fixed that problem yet. So who's taking care of this? You know what I mean? Like, someone's like, we're all going. You guys are a brand new government. You got a new mayor. You got this. You got that. New councils. New wards. Can we fix the big issue right now?
Yeah, I think with that, it's like a lot of like jurisdiction problems where you look at like. If someone commits a speeding violation, but it's in the borders between like two police services, it's like, well, who actually pulls them over? No, he actually started speeding on your side, but he's speeding on my side. So it's one of these things where I think a lot of it is like, that ain't my issue.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm more worried about budgets and this and that.
Well, the budget is part of the deal that goes with the teachers.
But then you look at that and that's like a provincial thing. So then they just kick it back to Danielle Smith and go, yeah, she can take all the heat for this shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, but again, I looked and they were getting offered like a decent amount of money, but it's so complicated where even the people I'm sure that are for or against it probably don't even really. They're like, I get some of it, but like some of the language and some of like the level of knowledge that you need to have in just like how contracts work.
Yep.
It's like some of these people are like, okay, so I go from $10 to $20. Okay, bet. Right? Okay. Everything else is just, you know, it's weird. And I feel for the teachers as well. Like, they're not getting paid during this, so it's like they have catch up to do as well, right?
Yep, absolutely.
But you know, maybe some of them are at the Jays game.
Maybe.
Goddamn Jays, eh?
Goddamn Jays, baby.
That was crazy.
32 years.
32 years
been
since
to the World Series, so we're going back. So this is exciting times. Yep. A lot of people. There's a lot of stats that are going out there.
What's his name?
Springer
Dinger.
George Springer. Let's see. Hold on. There's a stat here that I saw the other day, which is quite crazy. If I did save it, I don't know.
And the fact that he said, for our team, for our country, and he's American, it says a lot about like the, you know, how much drive they have.
Yeah.
Because that was the first thing I kind of recognized right away was like, he's like, for our team, for our country.
Yeah.
You're like,
we're the only team in the country,
yeah.
so that's huge.
That was the same thing when the Raptors made it. That was Canada's team.
So in 1988, 2006, 2007, and 2012, there's one team that has swept their championship series. So that being in 1988, it was the Oakland A's swept 4-0. The championship series in 2006, the Detroit Tigers swept the American League Championship Series. 2007, the Colorado Rockies swept, and then in 2012, the Detroit Tigers swept again. And in each one of those series, when that series happens, the American League Championship team sweeps, or whichever team sweeps, and the other team that makes it into the World Series usually wins in Game 7 to advance to the World Series. The team that has swept has lost. Every single time. So, in this case, the Jays have won Game 7 in the ALCS.
And the Dodgers
swept. So they're saying history, if it repeats itself, we have luck on our side.
Statistically speaking. You also have probably arguably the best player in baseball.
Yes, Shohei Ohtani and playing on that team that swept. 100%. But then again, it's baseball analytics. It's all this statistical stuff. Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, I will cross my fingers on that stat. I'm not going to die on that hill, but I'm going to cross my fingers on it and say, hopefully this happens for a 5th time.
Apparently, they said this is causing like economy stimulation like across the whole country, where now even in like Edmonton, like Jays jerseys and memorabilia and all types of shit are getting apparently tickets sold out in like 3 minutes. Like
they were going for $10,000 as well.
Oh,
$10,000 a ticket. That's wild.
That's
man.
wild. So now, I mean, don't get me wrong. This is fantastic news. This is great that the Jays are going back to the World Series, but I was like contemplating and already planning for the home opener next year. I was like, I'll go down, maybe I'll get a hotel at the stadium. We'll go to the opening weekend, maybe go to 2 to the 3 games, have some fun. I'm immediately regretting. I haven't bought anything yet, but I'm like thinking maybe I don't want to do this anymore because I know next year tickets are going to be absolutely astronomical already, and they haven't even won a game yet in the World Series. I mean, we were looking at it this year. I was trying to go to Philly for the Eagles beginning of the year and try to go to their home opener. $4,000 or $5,000 seats for one ticket for the opening game. I'm like, come on, man! Like,
it's crazy.
Who? Like, I'm not saying that they didn't win and they don't deserve maybe some upscale ticket prices, but is anything going to be reasonable anymore?
I think the problem with that is now that you've seen a lot more, like now that ticket sites they allow you to do payment plans.
Yeah.
I think that has affected it a ton because now it gives the ticket places to be like, well, it's not that bad of a price. It is $5,000, but it's really $1,025 broken up over a year.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I think in people's mind, I think a lot more people are using that. Okay. So the fact that they're using that, they just slowly jack up the rate because they can go, well, people are paying.
Yeah, that's true.
Same with Super Bowl. It's like people are paying for mediocre tickets for $20,000 to the Super Bowl. It's like, well, someone's paying for the tickets, so it like you can't really blame them for selling them for 20 grand, I guess. But it's
go ahead.
No, I'm really excited. I'm not a huge I don't follow baseball during the regular season.
Right.
This next coming year, I definitely will.
I fly into Ontario on Fridays, which is I land just in time to watch the first game, so I'm excited about that. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's exciting. I love it when Canadian teams make it to anything postseason.
Yes,
it's exciting.
I mean, granted, in hockey, it'd be nice if we could get almost every team in the playoffs. It would multiply our chances of bringing a cup home, which would be great. Mm-hmm. But that never seems to happen, unfortunately. It's and then especially, all I want is an East Coast West Coast final in hockey. That's really it. I really don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's hard to ask for. Really, yeah. I think it's like any other team in the East. I'm looking at Toronto, Ottawa,
Toronto, Edmonton, Ottawa, Edmonton.
You want to break Canada? Because that will break Canada.
You know what? I don't care.
Destroy Canada, man.
I don't think it will destroy Canada. When was the last time Canada won a Stanley Cup? Let me ask you that question. Do you even know?
Before the Bettman era.
No. Do you know?
1993.
There it is.
Boom.
That's the last time we won a cup. For a Canadian team to win a cup. A Canadian team's been in the finals the last 2 years. We haven't won. I don't think it matters at this point if we have a team from the East and a team from the West in the finals. I think that's great for Canada. Yeah. Period. End of fucking story, man.
You guys want to hear a baseball story?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. This comes out of the filming of Gone Girl. Remember that with Ben Affleck?
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Ben Affleck refused to wear a Yankees cap for the scene that took place at the airport. Director David Fincher wanted him to wear it since his character was flying to New York, but Affleck, a lifelong Bostonian and devoted Red Sox fan, wouldn't budge. Their disagreement lasted so long that the production reportedly shut down for 4 days until Fincher finally gave in and let him wear a Mets cap instead. Yep. Crazy.
The beef is real, man.
The beef is real, man. 100%. Like, I don't mind a few rom-coms in my life. I will say this. One of my favorites is definitely by far Fever Pitch. Mm. It is a great story.
Is that the Jimmy Fallon one?
Yeah. Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore, man. I think that movie, it speaks, it's great and it's more fun because of everything that happened that year. That was the year they go to the playoffs and then they come back. And like they're talking literally about the curse and how the Red Sox have had such bad luck and this and that since the whole Babe Ruth thing. And then while they're filming this movie, Boston does the unbelievable and wins the World Series. So they went back and they reshot a lot of things for this movie when it was happening. The amount of celebrities who are actually at the games when this is happening are, they are part of this movie as well. And I think that, it's a cute little movie that's being made, but history was also made while filming. And I think that that's a great thing. And if you are a fan of any sport, period, and your team has been cursed with never winning, and then this happens, I believe it was something like an anniversary, like it's been, 50 years or something like that. And then what happens? Boston goes ahead and wins this game and wins this series in this cute little story that's being told about how the curse is a thing and how I'm a diehard Red Sox fan and I go to spring training and then on top of that, the inevitable happens. I think that's fantastic. So, yes, Lewis, you can laugh. I think it's a very cute movie, and I think it's even cuter because of what happens in the end. So, yeah, I think it's great.
I agree.
So, but that being said, with movies like Gone Girl, I agree that it's if you are a diehard fan and you believe in such things like that curse, obviously.
Disable my second camera there.
I wouldn't do that either.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Lewis is all over the place, man.
Because I was going to
He's not even changing the cameras. I'm looking at him, and I haven't seen him click one button while he was back there, man.
But on the speaking of the news that you were talking about, the World Series, they have brought up. It was on the news the other day. I guess they were talking to Trump about Bad Bunny, obviously being the halftime show. Some of the news reporters now are saying that, I don't know, they're asking Trump, like, Mr. Trump, Mr. President, sir, should we boycott? Should we do that? Should we boycott the Super Bowl? You're going to try to tell me you're going to boycott the Super Bowl now because there's an artist on there?
He said, no Pablo Igle. Learn Spanish.
I don't know why we're having this Bad Bunny Rabbit on as the halftime show. It's like, come on, man.
For as long as I've seen the Super Bowl, someone's always trying to boycott.
Ooh, I've never boycotted a Super Bowl's halftime show just because someone's been on it.
That's not even a real thing.
That's crazy.
Kaepernick, they wanted to boycott.
Well, that's also Trump. You realize that, right? That was that was the beginning of Trump politics, man. Yeah. Was when Colin Kaepernick had his thing, and you know what? It's crazy to me still that. Even though he didn't really have an influence over Kaepernick, but he had an influence over getting upset at people taking a knee. Do I stand with Kaepernick on this hill that he was dying on? Not 100%. But do I think what they've done to him
definitely.
as a player, as an athlete, do I think what they've done to him is fair? Absolutely not.
Basically, people didn't want to, even though he had the skill to be in the NFL, people were like, I'm just not taking the risk.
Yes.
You'll basically, and to some point, you have to say, do I blame them? No.
Yes.
Are they're
yes,
but they're scared of the machine. They're going you're going to take our whole league down.
All right. Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? That's what I would say. You're going to, not only are you going to kill it for our team, you're going to, now everybody that's part of our team, and we're never going to get ahead of this. Whatever they think this is always going to be this. So it's
yeah.
So it's you're going to, not only you're going to ruin it for every player, now every player they're going to take into account they played with you, and it's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
On a business standpoint.
You're right. From a business standpoint, it's completely
From a moral standpoint, it's 100% someone should have stuck their neck out and been yo, can you play in the NFL? Bet. Let's go.
Okay, there's tons. I'm just going to name some names. I'm not even going to say anything. O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis. Ray Rice. Wait, there's a couple more. Well, let's even that's just a few names who are players in the league now, and then we're mentioning Kaepernick. There's other people as well. I'm just forgetting. I'm blanking on a whole bunch of people. There's a lot of guys who've had Rashid Rice. There have been a lot of sexual fucking Deshaun Watson. Yeah. Last one I'll say. Okay, now you're gonna sit here and tell me I've just listed all those guys. Those guys still played football for a while after.
Yeah.
And were never banned from every team in the fucking league. So you're going to tell me a guy who takes a knee because he believes in something, and they tell these athletes, this is a platform that you guys have. You guys can use it in the right way, and then we'll stand by you. Now, Kaepernick started taking knees. What's the most that's come out of him taking a knee in the league? A lot of political messages that are on our helmet or on their helmets, where it's we're in this together, this is our league, whatever. But you're gonna believe in the statements that he's trying to endorse or fight for, but you're not gonna let him do his thing.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So I understand what you mean when you're saying it's it's a business brand, and there's this and there's that, and they always talk about it with college recruits that are coming up. It's not about they always ask about your character, because your character, you're representing a team and you're representing the league.
Yeah, they want to make sure you're not going to wild out.
Exactly. So
they're is this going to go off and say some crazy shit?
But I just listed a whole bunch of names that of people who've done whatever things in the NFL, and they were still allowed to play after certain things had happened, except for Ray Rice, really. They were still allowed to play.
Jeez, if I'm not mistaken, Papa John still had his sponsorship after.
So,
well, here's the thing. They try to blame it on politics. They want to keep politics out of football. politics have always been in football.
In football.
In sports in general.
sports.
Like if you want to take out the national anthem, take out.
Because you're only playing American teams anyway, so it's like you guys really, so. But I mean, with the anthem thing, if you're gonna talk about that,
Yeah.
like
But
there's no Canadian teams in that.
No. But it I don't know. I think it's you're kind of making it messy, right? Like you look at with the NBA, Kyrie Irving and the vaccine thing. And
That was the beginning of COVID.
right. But you look at that and you say like, okay, like now it's kind of like his moral, like how he thinks of himself and what he wants to do is now like taking his team down. And now they're like, it just gets so murky when you start adding a sport into this, start putting it into different pockets.
Right.
But then to play devil's advocate, it can get to the point of Allen Iverson where it's like, yo, shut up and dribble. Like, we don't care that, like, your friends died. We don't care that you're going through this. We don't care that you won MVP.
Yep.
And we're talking about trading you.
Yep.
Like, and then he's going and basically, like, having a heart-to-heart with the reporters, basically saying, like, you guys are, like, not even treating me as a human.
Yeah.
So it's like there's two big spectrums of, like, we either go too far on one end where it's like everything you say or do is going to be scrutinized with a fine-tooth comb because like you're an athlete and you're a representative, and then it's the other thing where it's you're just an athlete, we don't really care what you do outside of it as long as you're putting up numbers.
Yep.
That's great. It's like, how do we find the balance in between that? And this would be the most like this would probably be the hardest time to be an athlete, man. Like especially with like the start of the social media era and everything like that, where you could kind of your private life stayed private, but now it's
too much.
And then you start doing bad on the field.
And then
It's like, now you're doubling down.
Yeah.
Not only is he an asshole outside the field, he can't even perform. So then it's like, yo, get this guy traded, blah, blah, blah. Like you look at who was the guy that shared all of the like racial messages about the dude?
Oh, John Gruden.
Yeah. It's like, that stuff's crazy, man. Like, again, whoever sent those messages, hey, don't bet your mortgage on this guy to fucking throw 2 touchdowns, and we might not have this problem.
It's true.
But
there's that. I guess that civil suit just went through, and the NFL sided with Gruden. So we'll see how that goes, anyways. Because he might now if all goes well and he's able to find out who is the one who released those emails, he might be reinstated into like being allowed to coach again. Mm-hmm. So he might coach in Florida, which would be that's my college team, the Gators. So we'll see.
Hell yeah. What else we got? What else you got for us, Lubin?
There was this. Jesus, do I still have it? Sorry, I'm not very organized today.
No, you're almost on flight mode. You're trying to get yourself. Man, I could never fly that many times, man.
Yeah, it's a lot. Back in hockey news right now. Great for anyone who's an Edmonton fan and an Oilers fan. Some sad news today. Robert Clark. Robert Clark is the anthem singer for the Oilers, and he has sadly been diagnosed with leukemia.
Yeah, that's
That's
hard and shows the resilience he has by saying he'll try not to miss as many games as possible.
He's still wanting to perform his duties as the anthem singer in Edmonton. I think that A, he's got a lovely voice, and B, he really makes the fans feel very appreciated and part of like doing his job with him, because like he'll let us take over at some points, which is nice. And there's a lot of heartfelt anthem singers out there. So I think that it's a very sad time, and obviously going through this at any point in your life, as long as you have loved ones around you, I think that's what's important. So thoughts and prayers to Robert Clark and him and his family. So
yeah,
and the Edmonton Oilers. So.
And the Edmonton Oilers. McDavid scored his first goal.
First goal last night against my lovely Ottawa Senators. So yeah. Exciting times.
Yeah, got him.
But,
in OT, that Wallman goal, man. Oh,
yeah.
Just spanked it. spanking the biscuit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
What do you got, Lewis?
What do I got?
Yeah. What do you got on the? What do
On
you
the
got on the
docket
go?
for
What are
us,
you
bud.
looking into these days? How do you keep yourself,
You know, I
mentally?
tried to watch that movie you're telling us about, the cabin.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I didn't
Girl in
finish
the
it.
Cabin?
I turned on Rambo instead.
You what now?
I turned on Rambo, First Blood. Classic.
So what
So
you're
you
saying
went
is,
from a
so you,
thriller
you tried
to then
to watch
saying,
it.
you
Was
know
it good?
what? I'm gonna go to Rambo.
But Rambo was a classic. Like, you
It is,
watched
absolutely.
and that was-
Yeah.
Sure, but you said you were trying to watch another movie.
Yes.
In a completely different genre, might we add.
Yeah.
Listen, you'll be lucky these days.
Did
to
it
find
not
me-
get you? Like, did it not get your? You just
No, it
said
wasn't.
you just said you watched a 3-hour movie the other day.
Which one?
Can you get your facts straight, man? The
That's what I'm saying, though.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
So
what I'm
what
saying.
he's
It
saying
takes
is the
a
movie
lot.
was not very entertaining.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it
you
was
said it. So the movie wasn't good.
I got that. I got
All
that.
right,
I
man.
didn't give it a fair shake. I'll admit that. But
Okay. Did you watch the Ed Gein one?
Yes, I'm on the episode where he's babysitting those kids now.
Yeah, a little disturbing, eh?
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, I can't do this.
I
And I also don't have Netflix anymore, so that's also part of the reason.
ooh, you joined the resistance.
Yeah, well, it's not that I joined the Resistance. Well, yes, I partially did join the Resistance, but yeah, I just got rid of some of the streaming services that I have.
I agree with you. These prices for
Yeah,
streaming,
Dude,
is-
and then they put those ads in. They probably are surgical with these ads, man. Because I pay for the ad one, which is kind of stupid. Because if I'm gonna pay for it, might as well pay for the ad-free one.
Yeah.
But dude, it's like right at the moment where he goes to like any movie you see, like right at the moment where he's gonna pull the trigger. It's like
This is on Netflix, or
yeah, and it's like, yo, try Tide, and you're like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, I'm
Yeah.
trying to watch something,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
But YouTube's the worst. YouTube and advertisements are probably the fucking
what?
year.
There's an emergency happening here in Alberta
Yeah,
right now. It's okay, man.
Every day. Man.
Every day, man.
Yo,
Every day.
are they coming here?
Probably. Maybe. Dude, in the last month, I've seen just driving through this neighborhood, 2 houses on fire, man.
I've had
Wasn't there a house on fire in Mill Woods yesterday because of Diwali?
Probably
People were lighting
fireworks.
fireworks.
I've had
And you're not
two-
even allowed to have fireworks.
Yes,
man.
you're not, but unless you live out in the country.
They thought they were going to exempt it for Diwali Fest, but they said F that,
course.
and for good reason.
Diwali's important, though, man.
Yeah, I get that, but it's like, is catching your house on fire with fireworks?
Yes, also important.
But remember, like Ruben, what was it? We went to Sears'
Sears,
house
yeah.
and we lit all fireworks and we had RCP.
We didn't know we were letting out fireworks. To be honest with you, it just
didn't?
we were sitting by the fire, and the next thing you know, he got up, and then it was just pew pew pew, and we're like, "What the fuck is going on?" And things are exploding, and then yes, the
RCP.
cop came by,
Yeah.
and he sat on the street. I don't know if he was getting ready to scold us or if he was just going to sit back and enjoy the show. It was the latter, which was fine. So yeah, but
Wouldn't he have just given you guys a fine? Isn't it just a fine?
yes.
Well, I
but it
guess
also
if
depends-
you fucking light a house on fire,
It
it's
depends
definitely
on
more
where
than a
you
fine.
live, also in the city that entitles you to
Use
lighting
fireworks?
fireworks or whatever. So
A lot of people here do like bonfires in their backyard. Man, stinks. A guy below me, he fucking smokes a hookah, man, and the smell of the charcoal just comes up, and I'm like, yo, man,
that's fair, I
this is
suppose.
disgusting.
But bonfires, dude. No, man, I love the smell of bonfires. That's great.
Yeah, I just don't like the aftermath of like all of your clothes just like stink like it forever. Can't get it out.
You know how to do laundry, bro.
That's right. Can't do laundry. You're exactly right.
Okay. Okay.
What are we at here for time? Sweet Lou?
40 minutes roughly.
40. All right.
How about this? There was the real life, I don't know, Ocean's Heist, if you want to call it that happened not too
Oh
long ago.
yeah, I saw that in
So
daylight.
Napoleon's crown jewels were just stolen from the Louvre in a 7-minute heist. Now, I don't know where Danny Ocean was for this or if he's the one who set this thing up, but a heist in 7 minutes, man.
And they had
impressive
motorcycles set up. They
I remember
they
playing
came in
GTA.
through like the
You have to
canal.
set up all your parts for your heist in order for it to go down without a hitch.
Are they still putting the real authentic crown in?
So it depends.
The one
Now,
that they dropped? Because they dropped it during the heist.
So I'm
Or
going through all
something
the
like
yeah.
that.
So the heist lasted just 7 minutes. 9 priceless jewels were taken, including a 19th century crown. So they used the mechanized lift to reach a window, smashed it open, cut into the display cases with chainsaws. Not very quiet. The Apollo Gallery holds what's left of France's crown jewels, including treasures from Napoleon's era. And they're searching. I guess the search for the thieves is ongoing.
And you know what they said too? It's very, very like they have tight time constraints because they said once these jewels get like cut down, that's it. Like
you
they'll
think they're
never
gonna cut it down.
Well, they'll never once they get these jewels cut.
like cut off the crown.
Yeah, they said they'll never be able to identify them.
Gone.
As,
Why is my dumbass thinking they're gonna sell the whole crown? On
Nah.
to some-
They're gonna get it all removed and cut down into different carats and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they said it will basically be like unrecognizable. They won't be able to find out what was on the crown and what wasn't.
Yeah.
So these guys can just go into any place and be like, "Yo, I'm selling some rubies. Like, what up?"
So that's like, do you remember the heist that one happened in Toronto Airport where they stole like all those bars of gold and everything like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so these idiots, and yes, I call them idiots because I understand you're stealing a bunch of shit that, you know, it's very lucrative and how are you going to get rid of it? Now, what their plan was to go to a jeweler, and the jeweler was going to take the gold and melt it down and turn it into like bracelets and rings and things like that. Smart. Absolutely smart. But they went to a jeweler in Toronto. I understand you have the gold. You steal it from Toronto. Where do you go? To people you know in Toronto. No. If you're going to do this, I think you need to plan outside. So you start looking in the States, is my guess, is where you'd want to have a jeweler.
Yeah.
And then you get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah.
You fly elsewhere, and then you take some with you, and you leave, or you start spreading it out from there. It's like, hey, I'm going to take this amount, and I'm going to go here. You take this amount, you go there. You take this amount, and you go there. Everyone's got to be driving until you can get them melted down along the way. And then once all that's done, then you get the fuck out. But these guys stuck around. So let's think about, now I'm no criminal professionally, but I've played a lot of video games, and I've watched a lot of movies, and I've read a lot of books. I think that you need to continuously stay on the move and just don't do things in your hometown.
That's right.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
Or
wherever
you
you
never
are.
do crimes in your own neighborhood.
No.
What was that? Four Brothers? Hire
Yeah.
out of town shit. What do you pay out of
What?
town
No,
shooters?
it's not even that.
What
It's
is
but you're right. It's you hire out of town shooters so they can get the fuck out of town.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't, when you hire a prostitute, you don't hire her to stay. You hire her to leave.
Boom. The realest shit ever said.
That's and right there and then it's like he's not wrong. You hire out of town shooters or out of town thieves to do out of town crime.
That's right.
You don't stay in town. They get the fuck out. But I'm no criminal. This is why.
Dude, 7 minutes. You know how fast 7 minutes is, man?
7 minutes is, yeah, it's quick, but you
Dude.
also know how long 7 minutes is.
Yeah, if
you
you're
know?
trying to chainsaw through a fucking... And you're like, whoa.
I played 7 minutes in heaven, and
Yeah.
sometimes
It's
heaven
very
was,
long.
Heaven was great, or sometimes heaven was too short.
Yes,
So
exactly.
7 minutes is a long fucking time, but you got away with what you got away with. Now, I like to be fair, because it's a heist of this caliber, it's this big. It was not stolen from some mediocre museum.
No, this was like the...
I really hope these guys get away. I really fucking do, because it's something that you don't hear about. Like, there was somebody who stole a painting of Winston Churchill from the Chateau Laurier in Ottawa, and it was stolen and had been missing since like the early 2000s, I think. Don't quote me, but it is in the last 25 years, I think. They just found this painting because the thief who took it had sold it. He did sell it. He got rid of it. He sold it to somebody else, made his money, and this person had the original hanging somewhere and then got eventually busted. This guy then traced it back to who the original person who stole it, and that's how this guy got caught. But for X amount of years, this guy he thought he'd gotten away with it. I'd stolen a painting. It was worth X amount of dollars. I'd made my money. I'd sold it. That's what you do when you steal paintings and art. I mean, unless you keep them. I would assume that you're going to try to make some money, because what's the point in stealing these things if you can't get money for them? So now that this guy these thieves have stolen all these jewels, like you said, if they melt it down, they're never able to find out if this is the one that was on this crown.
Imagine you decide to keep it, and then everybody wants to come see your place. And you're like, I didn't do my laundry today.
Yeah.
Knowing you have all these like $1 million pictures up, and you're
Yeah.
like, I just can't trust no one.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, man. It is crazy how much protections go into like protecting, you know,
Like valuables.
yeah, like all this, you know.
I don't, you're right. Who?
Meanwhile, someone can throw a beer bottle from fucking 70 seats away at a fucking NBA player's head, and you're like,
Out.
bro, these are the same thing. Like, the worth of these, like,
Okay.
you're paying this guy $70 million,
Okay.
but someone could jump off the stage, and meanwhile, the pitcher is basically in Fort Knox DEFCON 9. You're like, okay, how much do we care about the old shit?
Well, you don't know where you're going unless you know where you've been.
I don't know, man.
Fair. But
Yo,
I don't
put
know.
all that shit into AI, bro. Fucking, yo, put all that shit into AI. Fucking,
Yeah.
let's free up some money here.
Sure. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Let's free up some money in this bitch. Yeah, crazy.
I just think it's really wild that like people still think about committing heists. I mean,
Like, do you ever think people could commit like a bank heist right now? Like, given the amount of
Yes.
like technology and shit.
yes,
Like,
there is a way to do it. It's just how do you do it without getting caught? It's
I feel like you have to have more like inside. Like,
No.
you gotta like.
I used
know
to
the
work.
manager.
Just talk. Like, listen, I'll tell you this one. I used to work at a bank back in the day. Have I thought about it? Sure, everyone's thought about it. Can I help people? Maybe. But is there a way to do it and successfully? I don't know. I think there's a way that you can possibly be on the run for a bit, but that's as far as I can get you.
I know I'm too stupid to do that. Like, I worked armed guard, and I was like, oh, we're dropping like 20 grand in this ATM, and I was like, yo, what if I just like, you know, pocket a couple? I was like, bro.
Flagged on prison.
You're gonna get canceled after.
Yeah, whatever. and honestly, I said to myself, like, honestly, I'm not smart enough to keep my mouth shut. Like, what would happen is, like, I'd probably put it right in my personal account.
Well,
So-
no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's
So I'd
rule
do
number
something
one.
like that. You'd see me roll up with like a brand new BMW next shift, and I'd be like, "What's going on, everybody?
it's like,
Where
I
did
didn't-
all the money
If
go?"
I robbed a bank, I wouldn't tell anybody, but there'd be signs.
Yeah,
People
yeah, you would know.
You
Were
know?
You guys are not from Edmonton, clearly, but
No, definitely not.
were you guys here when Travis Baumgartner did what he did?
I
No, I
heard
don't
about
You
think
guys
so.
know the story of Travis Baumgartner?
Well,
he was
tell
the
us.
one that robbed the
Was this in the mall?
U of A.
No, didn't hear.
What did
about
he
this.
rob in the U of A?
So he was armed guard,
Okay.
so tasked with collecting.
Oh, didn't he
money.
like pop someone?
He popped his whole team.
Yeah.
The money ran. He
Oh,
got caught.
yes.
I thought
yes,
this was
yes.
in the mall.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yes, I heard
no,
about this.
no, that's right. Yeah.
Travis.
See that? Like, I could never go that far.
I couldn't go that far.
Yeah,
either.
that's like
That's-
too far.
I gotta kill my own.
yeah. You're like, sorry. This
those
is gonna
families,
give,
rest in peace,
This,
but yeah.
this is gonna give me 18 hours of fucking freedom.
And it wasn't even worth that much money.
No.
It was, if I can find it here, it doesn't say, but it was. Yeah,
So that's the other thing.
If
We
it's
talked
not-
about this the other day with the Smashing Machine with
Right.
The Rock and the story of the guy that he's playing. And you're like, because it's really the beginning of the UFC, and you're saying I was like $1 million to fight your friend, and you're like, I would do it.
Yeah.
So-
$1 million doesn't pay that
It
much.
doesn't pay that, but back then, yes.
Back then, that would
But
be
now
like
it's like,
fucking
okay,
100
I'm on a
million
team
now.
of like how many dudes? I'm gonna go heist some shit. I gotta pop my whole team. Is that worth it?
Yeah.
I had a guy when I worked armed guard, man. We had to drive from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia to Fredericton, and this dude took the clip out of his gun and like was like aiming it around, like dude, like this, woo! And you're like, I'm turning around. I'm not fucking doing this,
Yeah.
man.
So
Yes.
the total he took, which was surprising me, he took $334,000.
Dude, that's nothing.
It's not enough.
That's not enough,
from
man.
a single ATM.
Dude,
I didn't even know
that's-
they had that much.
But,
Okay,
dude, you're gonna have to be in hiding forever.
Ever, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
like-
and then you killed everybody. It's not. It's not 7 figures, man. It's not enough money in my
No.
opinion.
but
And
I
on
mean,
top
from-
of that too, it's like, okay, so you came out with a little over 300,000.
Yeah.
It's like now you have the guilt of killing what, three people?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, go
It's
on
like,
though. Sorry.
yeah.
But yeah, no, that was about it. 330. He left $64,000 for his mom on the table,
Which got seized.
Which of course.
So good job.
Yep.
and yeah, he was caught trying to cross the border at Langley, BC.
Probably in the same vehicle that in the
It
Brinks
probably-
truck.
yeah,
They're-
probably-
he
No,
shows
he
up
took
in the
his,
Brinks truck with his passport, and they're like, "Where are you going?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, just an ATM run.
Yeah.
No big
Yeah,
deal.
no big deal.
Just,
Yeah.
So that was big news that shook Edmonton for. I remember I was working.
Dude, I would have to. You would have to like, dude. If you were gonna do it as an armed guard, you're probably not getting paid the money to like have this elaborate plan. You'd be like in a fucking dog kennel on like an Air Canada flight,
Yeah.
trying to escape, like, because it's not like you have all of these like connections. It's like you were probably a dude that was just picking up shifts, and then one day you're like, fuck it.
Yeah. It's just probably. I don't know.
Dude, we had guys that would drive the van sporadically in hopes that it would shake some of the fucking toonies out of the things. And then when we finish the run,
Yeah.
they go in the back and they
and
collect like
them. Yeah.
$9 in toonies.
Yeah.
That was like the most amount of fraud that I've seen.
Yeah, it's fair.
But I don't have the, like, I just don't have, like, same with when you see, people that become like super high up professional athletes, and then they find out their accountant was like sifting money from them. It's like, dude, how do you call this guy every day and then know like, oh, 10 grand just. Then they go, where'd that go? Oh, lost during investments. I don't know, whatever. Parking tickets. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
It's, dude, I don't know if I'd have the heart to like talk to that person again. I'd be so skittish.
But I mean, you really.
And then all of a sudden you find out they come away with like $3 million, but like this person was your best friend. It's like, I don't know, man.
Well,
like,
you could look at like the whole Shohei Ohtani interpreter situation right now.
oh yeah,
That guy's in jail because apparently for sports betting, Ohtani doesn't speak English.
bro.
So it's like it's the easiest cop out in the fucking world.
Bro.
This guy
Ohtani's guilty as
who is exactly so, but everyone's saying it's Ohtani's buddy who's the interpreter. He doesn't like so.
Yo, he's gonna get a fat check when he gets out of
Yeah,
jail.
you're gonna go to jail
Let
for
me
me for
take that
5 years.
fall
Don't
there,
worry,
yeah.
man. I got you when you
No,
get out.
man.
Don't worry, man. It's
It's
all
like
good.
people copping gun charges and
Yeah.
stuff. Yo, you take the charge for me.
Yeah,
I'll get out on some fucking.
and then your bank account will be padded full of cash. by the
Yeah,
time
man.
you
He's
get out.
gonna.
Is it worth it? Yeah, it might be worth it.
I don't know, man.
That might be worth
10
That
years?
might be worth it.
Yeah.
To go to jail for Ohtani and I'll come out of jail in 5 years with $10 million.
And then you're like, yo, man, where's my money? He's like, I'm sorry, who are you?
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck.
well, that plan backfired big time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's crazy. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the people that died during that botched heist.
Yeah.
Man, anybody
And it's
that's
not
gonna
even worth
anybody that would do that for that amount of money, man, there's some underlying mental illness and all
Yes.
kinds of
weird
weird shit. 'cause-
The only way you're gonna get me on a job like that is like I'm telling you, it's Danny Ocean and the rest of his boys, or somebody who knows what they're talking about. Where it's like, okay, we're talking about $10 million each, and there's 12 of us involved.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, cool.
and you're gonna have to live the rest of your life out of Panama Canal.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I've been in Panama. I would
loved it,
Love
loved
it.
it.
Yeah.
go back
I
in
can
a
see the
minute.
world. You know how many countries don't have extradition? A lot,
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, I'm working
Well,
on
it didn't
getting
happen
my,
for Diddy.
My
Diddy's getting out, man.
second
Yeah,
citizenship.
Diddy's getting out.
That's what I heard.
So Trump is talking about
Getting Diddy out.
get him released. I'm not sure if he's going to the same institute. I think he is going to the same institution as Ghislaine Maxwell. But
Oh man, this is just
I
all
don't
the
know, man.
conspiracy people.
And-
Old
but, I
people
mean,
are
how do
accountable
you-
for once?
now, as the president of the United States, how does that look if you're going to send the woman of your not friend to a very minimum security prison?
Mhm.
Then you have Diddy, a man who has been talked about for months, maybe a couple of years now, in the freak-off parties and the baby oil and the stories that have come from the witnesses and the defendant. Yeah. And you're going to send him to the same jail as her? And you're not going to sit here and be like,
Interesting.
It's one big circle, and we're not invited, man. Like the billionaires looking out for billionaires.
yeah, I'm okay not going to the parties that they
Dude,
go to?
I think Diddy. I think honestly, if he just made his own baby oil, he would have.
It would have been fine.
Yeah,
It would have been fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
He should have just and if he comes out of jail, that's the first thing I'd be doing.
Is making baby oil.
Branding my own baby oil.
Oh,
It's
smart.
so hot right now. Like, dude, people would just buy it to buy it. Dude,
It's
you wouldn't
true.
have to worry about any of this.
I really do think that there might be Diddy baby oil in my house after he came out of jail. And
Yeah, honestly.
It sounds like it's a great product.
He would release like his own line, like Freak Offs Incorporated or
There it
something.
is. But
Dude, that's the first thing I would do is I'd be like, what are we talking about? Baby oil? Bet. I'm coming out with baby oil second I come out of jail. And there's probably going to be a lot of cars lighting on fire if he gets out of jail. A lot of people getting their cars bombed.
a lot of people, if he gets out of...
He got some retribution, dog.
He's probably got a list. He probably has a list, too.
I'm surprised Jay-Z ain't involved in all this shit.
Yeah, I'm sure he's next.
Yeah.
But, I'm sure there's going to be a list at some point that Diddy will be like, you want to know who's on the list? Let me out. But we ain't getting that Epstein list, though.
Bruh.
Yeah. Release the files. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Release
whatever.
the files.
Been saying.
Speaking of released files, not at all relevant.
What?
You got some files on us?
No, I can barely remember my own shit. What else we got?
We're at the 55-minute.
Yeah, so let's break off in a little NBA talk. If you don't,
This is all you guys.
if you don't like NBA, this is what we've been waiting for the whole episode.
Yeah.
To be honest, Mark was supposed to be here to get in some heated debates, but he is not, and we're gonna talk about it. NBA season's kicked off yesterday. We are pumped, as you can see. Who you got on the back of that jersey?
You want me to turn around for this?
Yeah,
Is it Paul
Man,
Pierce?
it should be obvious.
Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce, the GOAT,
Pierce.
the truth.
Anything is
Okay.
possible.
That's not Paul Pierce.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it is.
That's Kevin Garnett, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's true. It's
same.
Oh my God.
But I did send today the rings that they won.
Oh,
Ring inside a ring.
Ring inside, and to be fair, I really like those rings. When you said that, it's like, yeah, it's true.
That looks
Because it's a
amazing.
giant ring, and it opens, and it has like the diamonds encrusted. It's like the LBO trophy. And then after that, it in this top part, the ring comes out, and I was like, oh man, this is just fancy.
Yeah, it's.
But I'm expecting a repeat this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on there.
You have OKC winning it all, eh?
OKC winning it all in the East. That's correct, sir. That's what I've got.
See, I think it's going to be a hard battle between OKC and the Knicks conference final.
The Knicks.
Yeah, I think Knicks are taking it.
Whoa! In the conference finals.
Lakers lost last night.
Well, yeah, because it would be. OKC's West, right?
Yes. OKC's West.
So I think it's going to be Knicks
Sorry,
OKC.
that's what I said, West.
Okay, Knicks. Okay, that's a.
And then we still have our friend who also believes that
Atlanta.
it's going to be the Hawks
Yeah,
in the East.
I think number
This
one in
has
the
been
East.
since September 3rd. He said
stop.
this.
Really?
No, not September
Yeah,
3rd.
man.
Wait, when is this?
It's gonna be Cleveland, number one in the East.
You think?
Yeah,
Cleveland,
September
yes.
3rd.
Cleveland, Knicks. I'd put Atlanta up there, number 3, and then I put Celtics up there. Celtics are still
Celtics?
dangerous, even without
Celtics?
Tatum.
Yeah.
We're still dangerous.
Jason Tatum comes back halfway through the season after the All-Star break.
Yeah.
Brand
Is that
new
when he's supposed to be
Achilles.
back?
No, man, he's probably not going to play the whole season.
Yeah,
They're talking about he's finally able to dunk and shit, but it's too much money you're putting on the line. Like you let this guy play too early, and then all of a sudden he just re-aggravates it or pops it again or something,
Yeah.
and then you're like, there goes another year. It's like you leave him out for the year. Maybe he comes. You're not going to play him during playoff. If he doesn't play regular season, he will not touch the floor in playoffs.
That's fair. Yeah.
Consider this season a wash. Don't even rush Tatum back. It is what it is. Let's.
Pacers are out.
Pacers are out.
Nets
Halliburton's out.
don't even. Nets are out. Hornets are out. Bulls are out. Pistons are out. Heat. You might have Milwaukee coming through.
Yeah.
Orlando.
Oh, Orlando.
Yeah,
I thought-
Orlando will do
Orlando's
pretty
in this year.
decent.
They're looking good.
Yeah, Orlando's
got 'em.
looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I think Raptors will make play-ins. I don't know if
Raptors will
they'll-
make play-ins.
Ah.
Wizards, you're done. Sixers, you're done. Paul George and Embiid, if they can't, they can't figure
that
their
experiment
shit.
is done.
What
Yeah,
about the Lakers? We say anything about the Lakers yet?
Well,
I think it's LeBron's last year.
LeBron's last year.
I think it's LeBron's
LeBron's
last year.
out for a month.
He didn't even play yesterday.
Yeah,
Why is he
back
out for?
spasms.
Back.
No.
Sciatica, that's your back.
No, it's your. Is it your
Your
back?
sciatic nerve, that's in your back.
I thought that
Google
was
it.
like your
Google
leg.
No, man, your sciatic nerve is
How
your
the
back.
fuck do you spell sciatica?
I don't know.
Sci-
Sciatica. Obviously. Obviously,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
stupid.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find out.
Travels
Sciatica.
as a nerve travels from the buttocks down each.
Yeah,
leg.
right in your arse.
Yeah.
Right in your arse.
There it is.
Your sciatica
Come
arse.
on, Lou.
Come on, sciatica, bro.
So he's got sciatica pain, so he's out for a month.
Yeah, man. But
So
then
he's
you
a
see,
pussy.
But then you see this guy doing the Dougie
Dude.
on Kai Cenat's stream. It's like, bro, you
Basketball
don't-
players be pussies, man.
yeah, man. Dude, I had out of the whole team I drafted, I probably had 6 people game time decision. I already have 2 people on my IR.
I couldn't handle that.
Paul
in my
George.
fantasy.
Okay, Paul George was already like instant. This guy's playing half
Well,
the
who the
fucking.
fuck told you to draft Paul
Dude,
George?
he was like my last pick. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God,
I was
he
like, yo, I'm
deserves
gonna
it.
pick this guy up. After this, we'll go through our fantasy teams.
Yes.
Okay, so you got Warriors. They're gonna make a good run.
They won last night.
I don't know how far they're going to get it. It's all going to depend. They got an older team. If they can stay healthy, they'll make it far.
Okay.
If Draymond, he's going to get most amount of flagrant fouls. He got his first
got his
technical
first-
for like 6 minutes into the
Into the
game.
game, man.
Technical foul. This guy's a walking tech. Thunder, they're probably going to the finals. Houston, I think if they play well and stay healthy, I can see them going very, very far.
Absolutely. They could have won
Lakers,
yesterday, but they.
Lakers, I don't think Doncic is going to carry them, man. LeBron's
Play-in
going to be
team
in
for
and out. Mavs is going to be an interesting thing.
Yeah.
But again, it's the same thing. You got AD, you got Kyrie, you got all of these players that are super injury prone. They're on and off, and if they get injured, they're out for a while.
Yeah.
It's not like these guys have the ability to rehab very quick.
Well,
They're
the
not
thing,
at the age
AD
of Cooper Flag where it's like, oh, if this guy. Now, mind you, Cooper Flag, if this guy gets injured, they're going to sit him out for like 3 months. Because it's the same thing with Zion, where they're like terrified to destroy this guy's market value. Yeah. So at any time this guy even gets like a fucking bloody nose, they're going to be like, sit him.
Well, AD's going back
See,
to
now
his natural
I find that happens
position.
to a lot of guys, though. It's like if this guy has one little thing, it's like, sit this guy.
Well, because the thing is, if anything happens and this guy starts to become a train wreck, they want to retain as much value as possible. And then if they can preemptively get rid of this guy for a shit ton of draft picks and shit. But sometimes it doesn't work out. You look at SGA, they get rid of the dude, and then all of a sudden, boom, MVP, finals MVP, winner of a chip.
Right.
It's like, so clearly the whole idea, and like, now you, like, you know, Clippers thought they won. Clippers were like, yo, we got a bag. And then they ended up getting rid of Paul George very soon. Nuggets, they're going to make it far. Clippers, you're dead, especially if this Kawhi Leonard thing goes any farther. Memphis Grizzlies, I'd see them doing well. Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert, he's always a good big. He's always playing a lot of games. Anthony Edwards, hustling. Who else do you have on Julius Randle?
Yes.
You have a ton of dudes on Minnesota that are going to do well. New Orleans, I can't see them going far, but I'm interested to see how Zion's going to play. You have Zion, you have Jordan Poole. I think that's going to be a good team to look at. Suns, as much as I like Devin Booker, he ain't going nowhere. Portland, you guys are fucked. Kings, you guys are fucked.
I thought Sacramento was going to be good this year.
Nah, man. Sacramento, these dudes are old as sin, dog.
They're old.
These dudes are old.
Sabonis is
They're
out for the first
injury. Sabonis is already injured. And the thing is, Westbrook is such a wild card where it's like, how many teams can you put Westbrook in that this guy's actually going to deliver? Like, this guy's actually going to fit in. Like, you put him with you put him with all of these all-stars.
Yeah.
He's probably played with the most amount of like future Hall of Famers, and it's like still hasn't won a championship. It's like, so when you look at it, unless you have the right coach, unless you have the right team, but like, dude, DeMar DeRozan was going to Sacramento to get away from Levine, and now Levine's in Sacramento, and they're like, fuck, like, now what do we do? I think it's a wash. I don't think they'll be able to figure it out. Sacramento, fucking rights, man. You have Wemby, Fox.
Huh? Oh, San Antonio. You said
San Antonio,
Sacramento.
sorry.
Yeah.
San Antonio. I think they're going to do well, but I think it's just going to be the amount of like how deep your bench is, how healthy your players are. I don't think it's like early on. Like I think early on when you put people side to side, it looks pretty competitive, but then when you start going through the grind of the 82 games,
Right.
you look at who gets traded, you look at like the politics in the locker room. I think and as well as how deep of a bench, how well you're managing like the second apron of the NBA salary cap.
Right.
That's going to be a big thing of like how much can you keep cap space to like retain players and all of this type of stuff, right?
Right.
And for some of these teams, all it takes is for your star to get injured,
Yep.
and then you're fucking imploding.
Yep.
It's like you look at Minnesota, Memphis, Nuggets, San Antonio, Sacramento, all of these dudes, Phoenix. It's like all of these dudes are one injury away
Yeah.
from fucking
From
getting fed
having-
shit,
yeah.
right? So, but there's some interesting storylines. Durant and Şengün and what does Cam Whitmore still play for Houston?
Huh?
Talking to
Cam
you, man.
Whitmore.
Oh, sorry.
Cam Whitmore. Does he still play for Houston?
I believe so.
Okay. There it is.
Cam
I don't
Whitmore.
follow this crap, man.
You have
Cam Whitmore. Oh, sorry. He's on Washington.
so you have Durant, Şengün, Amin Thompson, Steven Adams, Fred VanVleet ain't coming back for the rest of the season. Clint
Van
Capella.
Vliet? Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fred
he's
VanVleet, he's out with ACL injury. Clint Capella, though, always a good big. Like, he's kind of him and Steven Adams, man. They're like some of like the more traditional bigs that you see in the game. They don't shoot threes. They catch the boards. They hustle.
Yeah.
They protect their star players.
so real quick. Who'd you pick up for fantasy? Because
Cam.
fantasy, I think we all did it on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm
Are you guys in the same league?
No, I'm on.
No. You're in the
destroyed
league
it.
with all your boys?
Yeah.
How'd you do last year?
So I was in 2 leagues. I was in one of Mark's friends' leagues.
Okay.
That league I came last, but that was because the amount of injuries last year. I got fucked with the amount of injuries last year.
Okay.
When Wembanyama went down,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Wagner went down.
Yeah.
especially in the NBA. It's really
Ooh,
really difficult.
my God,
You really have to like manage your like, and especially in like fantasy with Yahoo and stuff, like the way things work when people go on like game time decision, you can put them on IR plus, not IR,
Yeah.
and like it's so much, man. Where
Yeah.
like I'm even like, dude, I've only been through two games and I've already dropped 2 players.
Look, like last year,
so-
I had DeJounte Murray injured first game.
Yeah.
I had Scotty Barnes got injured for a good chunk of time. Cam Thomas got injured. Wembanyama missed the rest of the season.
This guy's big
who
old
else?
head.
Wagner.
got a
I had
huge head.
Holmgren. Oh shit! Why you zoomed in? Like all these people. So that league, I came last place. My brother's league and all my boys.
Yeah.
I came second.
All your boys.
All my boys. I came
No, we're
second
not your
place in that.
boys?
Okay.
Second
Fucked
place.
up,
So
man.
that's how you know your boy is good. Second place without no injuries. No one's touching me.
So
that's
for my team this year, I have
Okay.
LaMelo Ball, Norman
Okay.
Powell, Jalen Johnson, John Collins, Donovan Clingan, Nick Claxton, Jamal Murray, Şengün, Butler,
Oh, Sengun.
and Paul George.
Yeah, you
And
have,
Kobe White. But I have like some extra players on mine because I have those guys on IR.
You got a Band-Aid team there, man.
No, I came
George,
out, dude. Şengün
Kobe
came out
White.
39 points, 11
Yeah, you
rebounds.
did
Shut
that.
your mouth.
My brother stole them from
Shut
me.
your mouth.
Let me go through mine.
Okay, go through yours there.
Let me pull it. Let me
You
pull
stuck?
Yeah, it's not close enough to the Bluetooth there.
it. Okay, so on my team, I have Jordan Poole, I have Cam Thomas, Avicii, Banchero, Collins, Kessler, Eamon Thompson, Austin Reeves, Jokic, Bradley Beal, Andrew Wiggins.
Jokic?
I got the
Bradley
number 1
Beal's a fucking
pick.
wash.
And I have Tyler Hero on the IL.
Just based on those 2 teams alone, I think Ryan's team is going to do better.
Okay.
Let's go for points for and against.
Yeah.
Points for.
First of all, Jokic. This man is a triple-double.
Dude, he's on Game Time to
You know, I'm just trying to make this interesting for the people at home who are watching.
Who do you think
put
has
it
the
in
better team?
yeah, put it in the
What would be your top 3 players
Michael
that
Jordan,
you that you would draft in this year's?
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
Is he not still playing? I see all this AI business.
yeah.
No,
No,
I'm just
he's
joking. That's a bad
he's
joke.
in Cuba
Tastes
with Tupac and
Yeah.
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King and
Yeah,
everybody.
Rosa Parks.
This year, who would I draft? Top 3. Giannis?
Giannis was up there, yes.
Yeah, Giannis
Okay,
is a
I'll
good
take
pick.
Giannis. The guy who plays for OKC.
Shea?
Shea, yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay. And well, you said Jason Tatum's out this year.
Yeah.
Oh, Luca.
Luka, yeah, he's a good pick.
Those are my top 3 right there, baby.
Yeah,
So-
there you go.
What about Jokic, Wembanyama?
No, I'm not taking Wemby.
You're not taking a big? Well,
Well, you
Giannis
said
is a
said
big.
3. You said
yeah.
3.
Yeah,
So
I said
I took
3
my
of
3.
any. 3 of any.
I
No,
think-
that's a good pick.
I think the standard was it went Jokic,
Wemby.
Wemby, Luka, Giannis. Those were like
Yeah, top.
yeah.
Yeah, I think my
You can
top 3 picks are in the top 3.
And,
so
and
I'm
the thing
okay.
is, like, the bigs are always picked because they're always grabbing boards and they're always getting assists.
So-
and then when you
They
look at
shoot
Jokic,
efficiently.
Jokic is a walking triple-double.
Yeah.
Do boards count for you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
okay? It doesn't matter offensive or defensive.
I don't think
boards
it
are
matters for
boards.
you, but for me, we split it up into offensive and defensive.
And defense.
No, ours is just
It's just boards.
so my point system here is points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, turnovers.
Yeah.
So you lose
Those
points
are
for
like
turnover,
standard.
and then it's like a multiplier, like assists count for more than points, and
See,
Okay.
Ryan plays in a point league. I play in a category league where your stats accumulate together for each
Like as a
category.
team, your
Yeah,
stats
yeah.
accumulate together.
So if
I feel like
Wemby
if I
had
switch
15
now, my
rebounds,
brain would melt.
if Wemby had 15 rebounds, that's
Yeah.
That's 15
cumulative
rebounds.
for my team, and that's
Yeah, I thought.
And
that's
so
how it
at the
goes.
end of the week, you're trying to get the best in all
Yeah.
all categories.
meanwhile his is just based on his night's
Fantasy
performance.
points.
Yeah,
oh,
kinda
I'm,
like
I'm
football.
with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's so many different categories for basketball, and everybody can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Whereas I think the difference is obviously in football, you can't do the same thing as your quarter. Like if I'm an O-line,
Yeah.
I can't do the same thing. as a
So,
quarterback.
so with basketball, the only it'd be way more difficult to play that way because you would have to have a more balanced team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
you
if
need
you
to know every. You need to know every.
and say if you overloaded on centers, then you're not getting as many points and
exactly.
assists
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Okay.
Whereas like if I have dudes that are just putting up numbers,
Yeah.
then I can if I need to
Oh.
pick a guy up and put a guy in IR,
Yeah.
I can really pick
Yeah.
whoever I
Whoever you
want
want.
that fills that slot.
Exactly.
But it's dude, this is probably one of the years that I'm most excited for like the NBA season and what's like NBA is starting to come back to like a fan sport
Yeah.
where it used to like it started to get to this point where it's like all right, like the top teams were the top teams, but now you're having some of this mix where it's like okay, you have OKC coming back winning this, and now you have like dude, even in last game they were like booing Durant in OKC, and it was just like
They never forget.
dude, they never forget because they were the team that drafted him, and so they're like, you never won us a chip,
Well,
and now we're back.
Seattle's one that drafted him. They
Yeah,
just moved
but
to OKC.
okay, easy.
Oh well, semantics. You got to get it right.
Yeah,
Yes.
There are
but
people from OKC watching this getting.
I love it. There's a little bit more of like
OKC fans, whatever, man.
there's a little bit more of like diehardness of like people understand. It's not like, yo, Steph Curry and LeBron.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people kind of know what's going on. There's some rule changes. They're changing. We don't have Shaq and Ernie and all those guys.
NBA's back on NBC.
Yeah.
Yep, this is true. I heard
Dude,
that
who
again.
was it? It was for their panel. It was Vince Carter. Who was it? I was just looking. You had like an all-star panel, man. It was crazy. I need to find it really quick, and then we'll.
But I always say this because you were talking about. I've never heard of a Golden State fan before. Steph Curry came in the league. I've never heard of an OKC fan before.
I used to cheer for Steve Mullins back in the day.
Jesus.
But that's a Golden State Warrior right there.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he was on one of the basketball cards I had, and I was like, I was asking my brother, I'm like, who's this? And he's like, he plays for Golden State. The only reason why I remember that, because he's the only person I knew who played for Golden State back in the day.
Yeah.
There was nobody else.
So have you? So for me, I've been a Celtics fan since 2000. Not many people can say that.
So from
People-
2000?
2000.
Good for you.
2000.
Yeah, there it is,
Not many people can say that. Have you? Even in football, who's your team?
I'm an Oakland Raiders fan.
Have you
The
been
reason why I'm an Oakland Raiders fan is because of Bo Jackson way back in the day.
Okay. So you've been Oakland
Since
fan, so?
since like 1986, let's
See,
say.
I respect that.
But I used to like video games, Tecmo Super Bowl for regular Nintendo. That was my team
People
because
like
they were the best.
Mark, I'm gonna call out Mark. I'm gonna call out Fisher. All these guys.
All these
that are-
guys.
All
Yeah.
these guys are like, oh, Lakers.
Yeah.
You were not a Lakers fan. No.
But maybe they were.
Fake-ass
Maybe
Lakers
they
fan.
were.
No, they weren't. Even my brother. My brother grew up. He used to be a Philly 76ers fan.
No,
Now you ask him what his team is. Miami Heat. Why? No. I've been Celtics till the day since 2000, since the millennium,
I used
since
to like
Y2K.
I used to like Orlando back in the day, because not even because of Shaq. It was Penny Hardaway. I was a big Penny Hardaway fan back in the day. But unfortunately, obviously they didn't win a chip either. And whatever happened to Penny, I don't know.
Off into the sunset.
Off into the sunset, exactly. But yeah, great.
Ryan,
great
what are you
player.
doing?
I'm trying to find these commentators. I'll have to figure it out.
It doesn't
Well,
matter
I
at this
mean,
point.
They had like Jamal Crawford, Vince Carter.
Vince.
They
Love
had
Vince.
like 4 All-Stars, man. It was like, yo, if this could be the commentary team, that would be dope.
That would be cool.
But yeah.
Vince is also, he's up there for me too. He's
So we got some good games on tonight. I think Boston plays 76ers. Toronto plays Atlanta.
who's your team, Ryan?
So this year, I think I'm going with the Knicks.
What do you mean going with it? Who is your team?
Who's your
So
team?
my team has always been Brooklyn Nets.
Okay.
It was the first live NBA game that I've ever seen.
Okay.
I loved when they were the New Jersey Jets. No, New Jersey.
Nets.
Yeah, New
They were the
Jersey
Nets.
Nets. Yeah, I enjoy the culture that they have there. I'm a big city dude.
Yep.
So I really enjoyed how they structured.
So wait,
There.
did you go to Brooklyn or did you go to New Jersey to watch your first game?
It was in Brooklyn, the Barclays Center.
Oh, so this is recent.
This was 2017.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've always looking back and watching games before I even got into NBA. I always enjoyed their branding and the way that just their style of team.
Okay.
And you have AK-47. Dude, that dude was a bucket. You had Daro Drakovic or whatever his name is. Rest in peace. Died in a car accident. Dude, and then not only that, they tried the experiment, having the big 3, blew up in their face, whatever. But yeah, fuck it. I think they're a nice team. But going with New York, I think New York has a way better chance. So if I'm gonna rep anybody into the postseason,
It's,
York.
the
it's gonna
Knicks.
be New York.
So you're next this year.
Yeah.
So
Who's
Knicks.
your team? Oh, obviously Boston.
Yeah,
How often
Boston.
do they
Boston,
play
I don't
each
think they'll make it, but I will say
No. Let's just do this. How many times are they going to play each other in the year?
who Knicks and Boston.
Yeah.
Well, in the same division.
Be
so
4.
4 times.
Okay, so best out of 4. Let's see who's
Yeah,
going to win
let's
this
see who's
thing.
gonna win.
I'm going to
Oh,
witness
get the
this
fuck
bet
outta
between
here,
the two
man.
of you.
Boston's injured. They don't have Tatum.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god! So I'm not taking this.
they
bet.
can't win a couple of games against Brooklyn
Oh, you guys
or
are
against
crazy.
the Knicks.
Bro, I got $10 on it.
There it is.
$10.
Witness.
Whatever. You want to do 50?
I want to do free. I don't have $10.
$3.
You want $10?
Dude, you think I have change? Bro,
Okay,
this
fine.
is-
$1 a game.
$1 again. Okay, I'll do $1. Yeah.
Oh, you're so cheap.
Best of 4. Let's
Oh
see who
fuck
wins.
you! So give me odds then.
What do you mean?
Give me odds. If I my
They don't
team
have
wins-
Tatum. So
Yeah,
if they
I'm
win,
at a
it's
head.
like 2 to 1.
So, okay, so I'll give you, we'll go $10 over under 2 games won.
I don't know what the fuck you just.
Over
What?
under. Do you think they're going to be
It'd be-
over
yeah,
or under 2
2
games?
games.
Celtics.
Yeah.
They'll be.
Between the Celtics and the
I think the
Knicks. we're talking about.
series will be 3-1 New York. But that's just because Celtics are injured.
So
right
you're
now.
saying
And we
the
lost.
So
under.
you just don't like your team. Interesting. So you just bet against your team.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Shows a lot of loyalty to your team.
But to be
Interesting.
fair, his best player is out.
Yeah, well.
All right, so you heard it here first, folks.
Fuck.
What do you
3-1.
think? Who's going to win? New York or the Celtics? Best of 4 series.
Man. This is just throughout the regular season.
Yeah,
We're not talking
regular
playoffs
season.
right now.
Well, they
I'm
won't
sorry.
make the playoffs, so it'll be
Listen,
fine.
I don't want to see. Did you remember last year with all the New York fans?
Yeah.
The most toxic.
Dude, they're like...
Dude, it was bad.
Dude,
It was bad. I remember watching
We better
it. I remember
hope
seeing
that
those
New
videos.
York doesn't win.
I was like, oh my God, man.
New York's like the worst fan base ever.
But when they win, they hide. When
Yeah.
they lose, they fucking murder people. Watch out.
All right, that has been episode 55 of The Conversationalist. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
All those things.
all those things. And we will see you after Halloween when Lulu gets back.
Happy Halloween to everybody, and hopefully everyone enjoys the rest of the week. Thanks for tuning in.
Happy Halloween. Happy birthday to my niece.
Happy birthday to Lou's niece.
Lou's niece.
And happy birthday to my friend Nat. Happy birthday, Nat.
Mm-hmm.
Peace
Bye.
out, y'all.
Later.